Hello and welcome to another Sinister Sunday. Since it's the beginning of December, I figured this would be the perfect time to go over the spooky Christmas urban legends. Let's get started. Our first lore originates in Eastern Alpine Europe, particularly Germany and Australia. It's the story of Krampus. Krampus, whose name derives from the German word Krampen, meaning claw, is a half-goat, half-man monster hailing from the Eastern Alpine region of Europe. Krampus is rumored to punish children who have been naughty on the evening of December 5th. He punishes them by whipping them, eating them, or dragging them to hell. His benevolent counterpart, St. Nicholas, will then gift children who have been good on the following day, known as the Feast of St. Nicholas. Celebrations involving the two began in pre-Christian times as far back as the 6th century. Today, many European towns host Krampenslof, or Krampus runs, events where men dress as Krampus and run amok, causing chaos. People also send holiday cards featuring Krampus. Well, I am glad to know that my mother wasn't the only one who tormented me with these scary stories and songs. I mean, it's been happening since people have had children, obviously. Tormenting children seem to be parents' favorite pastime. Our next spooky urban legend originates in Iceland. It's called the Yule Lads, their parents, and their cat. The Yule Lads are 13 mischievous boys, each with a distinct name and description, who can cause mayhem in the 13 days leading up to Christmas. They dwell in the mountainous caves with their parents and cat. Their dad is lazy and stays in the cave, and their mom is a giant who seeks out naughty children to add to her stew. Their cat, known as the Yule Cat, is a giant black cat who lurks the countryside to devour anyone who isn't wearing new clothes. The Yule Lads' first written mention was in a 17th century poem, and in 1746, the Icelandic government banned parents from telling scary stories about them to the kids. Imagine, the government had to intercede to tell the parents not to scare the crap out of the children. Anyway, that story didn't sound right anyway. I mean, come on. If the father was that lazy, how were they having 13 kids? Next up, our story originated in southwestern Germany, and Belsnickel is his name. Belsnickel is a German monster who visits children to whip them into shape as a foil to jolly St. Nicholas. Belsnickel's name comes from bells, an older German word for fur, and nickel as a nod to St. Nicholas. He wears a mask and dresses in all fur. He is said to visit children alone and quiz them before deciding to either reward them with a gift or punish them with a wooden rod. Belsnickel may have originated around the Middle Ages and is now well known across Pennsylvania, thanks to the German immigrants who moved to the area, known as the Pennsylvania Dutch. Belsnickel is said to be like Santa's helper, whipping kids into shape before Christmas. Just another lie that parents tell children to keep them behaved. Our final story originates in Norway, and it's about Nisa. Nisa, known also as Tomte in Sweden, is what we would think of as a gnome, a tiny bearded man wearing a red cone-shaped hat. In the year 1200, a Swedish man found a 6-inch tall wooden statue depicting one in a fisherman's house in Norway. The words on the statue read Nisa Tig Stalsa, which translates to Nisa correct size. These little guys like to stay around farms and help with chores. In return, they request a bowl of porridge with butter on top. If they don't get their porridge, they will wreak havoc on you. When the Nisa got no butter on his Christmas porridge is a tale about a girl putting butter on the bottom of the Nisa's porridge instead of on top. When the Nisa first saw the porridge, he got upset and killed the farm's best cow, then came back to eat the porridge. Upon discovering the butter at the bottom, he felt remorse and stole the neighbor's best cow to replace the one he killed. Wow, Norwegians are really particular on their porridge, and they're letting the whole world know that if you make it wrong, they'll kill something you love. Thank you so much for watching another Sinister Sunday. I hope you enjoyed these 4 Christmas lores. We'll be having more throughout the month.